Hi, friends. Happy New Year. I cannot believe we are now in 2020, as everybody's been saying, but don't we say that every year? I have been off work since New Year's Day, just taking a little mini vacation. So I wanted to film some videos, but I have been lazy as far as making myself look presentable for the camera. So, hence, you are getting the first video of 2020 from me, not having really done my hair, except for, I did wash it. And I'm in my gym clothes. So, yay, 2020. Starting off with a bang. But that is to say, because I'm in my gym clothes, I did do yoga this morning and yesterday. So, in that respect, I'm off to a very good start. So, anyway, I digress. Today, I wanted to do a Friday Reads slash January TBR video. I wanted to do a dedicated TBR video, but then I decided I'm pretty much reading a little bit from most of the books on my TBR already. So I'll just tell you what I've been reading and then we'll go to the couple of books that I haven't started yet. Sound good? Okay, let's get right into it. So, perhaps the most massive book on my TBR, perhaps all year, I started on January 1st, and that is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. And I have a Michael's coupon thing as my bookmark right now because winning. And so I am about 44 pages in at this point, and that means I'm about 2% done, according to Goodreads. so, but so far, I am really liking it. I'm not going to go into it here because I'm going to have a dedicated discussion video up of this, the first volume of this on Wednesday of this week, because I'm kind of doing like my own little read along. I think there might be a couple people joining me, but mostly I'm just doing this myself for accountability. But anyway, I am really liking this so far. It's not as dense as I thought it would be. It is dense, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into this. I'll talk about this more on Wednesday. The next book I started is a reread for me, but I haven't read this probably since maybe the year after I graduated college, and that is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And this I am reading as part of the read along that Krista from Books and Jams and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand will be doing for the first half of the year. And I am buddy reading it with Amanda from her Pacific Northwest Life. I think that's her channel name. I will link her below because she's fabulous and she needs more subscribers, so go check her out. But anyway, we decided to buddy read this together. That I turned her on to the read along as well. And yeah, so far I'm just really enjoying this reread. There are some things that I kind of forgot happened in The Hobbit. Like I knew vaguely that they happened, but I kind of didn't think about if they were words. I thought that they were part of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and not the Hobbit, so it was kind of fun to revisit this. And I'm about, let's see, what am I? I'm 90 pages in because Amanda and I are going to try to read it in a week. I know that the read along for this is for the whole month, but this is a reread for both of us, so I think we could probably deal with going a little faster. So, but loving it so far. And I probably should have gone with this one first, but this is my only carryover from Cloak and Dagger Christmas, which I also need to film a wrap up of. But I am still working on Maisie Dobbs by Jacqueline Winspear. Right? Yeah, Jacqueline Winspear. And I'm about halfway through this at this point. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know why it's kind of taking me so long to get through. It's really an easy read. But this follows a time period between World War I and World War II, and we follow Maisie Dobbs. And so far, it starts out with a kind of a tamer mystery um, that does get solved, but I have a feeling, and I'm not quite there yet, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a deeper mystery that comes out of that initial mystery. And right now we are in flashbacks that are kind of taking us through Maisie's early life and kind of showing us how she got to where she is today. So I think it is really, really interesting. And maybe I will try to finish this today because I feel like I need to finish a book during this first week. And I haven't finished anything yet, and this is the problem with reading multiple books at one time. The next book I'm reading is also a reread for me, and that is Anne of Green Gables by, oh God, I almost said Maud Hart Lovelace, which, no, that was a different read along. That was last year. This is this year. This is by Ella Montgomery, of course. And this is a reread for me. It is so adorable, and I am actually starting with my goal of annotating from this book. I bought this particular copy at a library book sale, so I don't feel bad about writing in it. So I'm starting my foray into annotating, which is one of my 2020 goals, is to annotate more with pencil in this book. So I think we probably all pretty much know what Anne of Green Gables is about. Tia from Tia and All the Books and Amanda from The Curly Reader are doing a read-along of this series this year, and I am pretty sure that I have read a few of the Anne of Green Gables books, but I don't think I have read the entire series. This one is definitely a reread for me. I think I might have just even reread it again last year, maybe. I don't know, but it was recently. So if I don't finish Maisie Dobbs today, I'm hoping to finish this one because this is really short and really a quick middle grade children's even read, and it's so sweet and I love it. So I'm going to buckle down and get at least one of these books read today. So those are the 4 books that I currently have on the go at the moment, which is not my normal thing. I usually kind of read 1 or 2 books at a time. So it's a little daunting for me, but I'm off this week, so it's fine. Maybe once I get back to work next week, I might have to drop it down to just a couple books, but we'll see what I can get done this weekend. But anyway, the last 2 books on my TBR for January, I haven't started yet, but I got them out from the library, and I am excited to finally get to this book, and it is Beartown by Frederick Bachman, and everybody and their brother has read this, or at least knows about it. And I read my first Frederick Bachman last year, A Man Called Uve, and loved it. Now, this particular subject matter of Beartown, I wasn't really ready for in 2019. Just different. I don't want to be dramatic because this is about rape, and there's been no rape in my past, but just the subject matter of a town divided over a situation, that is something that is kind of close to my situation in the past few years, and I think it kind of centers on like just the humanness of people and how people aren't just good or bad. They all have good and bad in them. And so I think I'm finally ready to read this book, and from what everybody tells me, it's amazing. So I'm really excited to read this, and I will be reading this with my in real life friend Kim, and possibly some of our former book club members in real life. So that'll be fun. Yay! And the last book I have on my TBR is Little Men by Louisa May Alcott. And this is part of another read along that I'm participating in. And this is for the Louisa May 2020 that's hosted by, I think, no, just two people. I was thinking it was a number of people. Kate Howe from the channel Kate Howe and Megan Hannett from the channel Megan Hannett. And I'll leave their links below as well. They are fabulous booktubers that I love. And they are doing, I don't think all of Louisa May Alcott's works, but a fair number of them this year. So I've only ever read Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, so I'm excited to dive into other books by her, and I think Little Men maybe is a sequel to Little Women, probably seems like it. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and I don't know that a lot of people know that there's like a whole kind of series around Little Women, so that will be fun to dive into. And there's one more that I forgot about that I don't actually have a physical copy of that I'm hoping to get to in January, hopefully, but I kind of keep forgetting about it, so I better write that on my list. But it's Ramallah, I think is how you say it, by George Eliot. And this is another read-along, because apparently I'm just joining all the read-alongs this year, that Kate Howe has been doing, where she reads a different Victorian author throughout the year. Every month, I think she's still trying to figure out if she's going to do it every month or every other month. But for this is the first time I've been able to kind of jump on board with that, hopefully. That I have plans to jump on board with it. So I don't know anything about Ramallah. I've only ever read Middlemarch by George Eliot, I believe. And I really liked Middlemarch, surprisingly. I didn't think that I would, but I did. So I do want to dive into another one of her works, and so I am going to attempt it with Ramallah. So friends, there you have it. That is my currently reading and my January TBR all in one. So, and I'm sorry that this was kind of like scattered. I'm kind of coming off of a post-Vlogmas video slump. So I hope that this made sense and that you are having a wonderful start to your year. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve and a relaxing start to your year. And I will talk to you, if not before, on Wednesday for my War and Peace discussion video. All right, friends. Talk to you later. Bye.